Oh, this is a good one from my friend at Trump Mafia, a great analyst.
All of a sudden, the hearings are over and the rumors start coming out. And then you have this other con artist, Avenatti, come out with another beauty today.
Michael Avenatti is with us now. Welcome back to Primetime. You are not the story. I do not intend to make you as such, but I do think you have to be given a chance to respond to the President of the United States who called you a con man.
Well, if anyone knows a con, I guess it would be Donald Trump, based on the last 2 years, Chris. Look, this guy has zero credibility in the eyes of most Americans and certainly in the eyes of the world. He's a habitual liar.
It turns out now that Michael Avenatti has been arrested. And among the charges that the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York is levying or alleging is that on or about March 19th of this year, Michael Avenatti and a cooperating client met with attorneys for Nike and threatened to release damaging information regarding Nike if Nike did not agree to make multi-million-dollar payments to Avenatti and this cooperating client, and to make an additional $1.5 million payment to an individual Avenatti claimed to represent.
A corrupt lawyer who instead fights for his own selfish interests by misappropriating close to $1 million that rightfully belonged to one of his clients. The complaint also alleges that Mr. Avenatti obtained bank loans worth millions of dollars through fraud by submitting phony personal income tax returns and other false information to the lending bank.
People ask me all the time, do you think that this will finally catch up to Donald Trump in some form or fashion? And I do. Let us all remember that John Gotti was called the Teflon Don right up until he wasn't.
According to the complaint, the tax returns were clearly false because Mr. Avenatti never filed federal income tax returns for the years in question, and
Arrogance and ignorance, they go together,
as reflected on those false returns. I'm going to give you an overview of what the 2-count criminal complaint filed in our district alleges.
In my view, this is what is most likely. Bob Mueller will complete his investigation. SDNY will complete their investigation. A report will be issued to Congress detailing a host of facts and evidence that will basically suggest that but for the fact that Donald Trump is the president of the United States, he would be indicted and would face charges.
Lawyers have a sworn duty to obey the law and to protect their clients. Our system of justice depends on it. Mr. Avenatti has breached that duty and violated the principles of honesty and fairness that he claims to uphold. If convicted of these crimes, Mr. Avenatti faces a statutory maximum of 50 years in federal prison.
It's hilarious.